Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. This is another video in my car because I am still in the process of moving, so please bear with me. In this video, I am going to be doing a wear test and a review on the Avene sunscreen here. This is SPF 50. It is supposed to be non-greasy. It has a little bit of a tint and it is water resistant for 40 minutes and it doesn't have any fragrance. This comes in two different colors. I have here a lighter one, which is a beige color. Sunscreens in here are titanium dioxide and zinc oxide and two other chemical sunscreens. So let's open this up because I'm excited about this compact here. This is very pretty. It looks very slim. I'm gonna open this up, and a sponge comes with it, and it has a mirror, and this is how the color looks like. Okay, the product feels very soft. Okay, I feel like this sponge soaked up a lot of the product here.
Maybe I'm not sure, so why don't you change my mind? 'Cause baby, I'm not sure, but let's take a chance this time. And I can't remember the last time I saw you cry. I don't wanna do it, I had to, you know it. I hate when we say goodbye. 'Cause I'm coming back around. You know, I'm always coming.
This side you can see my skin, my moles, and my redness. On this side it seems like it has really good coverage.
I'll do anything to come and see ya. You know, I'm always coming back around to meet ya. You're always waiting there for me. Your loving's always set me free. Always waiting
I'm just gonna use my finger. Yeah, the product is very soft.
there for me. Your loving's always set me free. It's already winter, and I'm starting to forget the smell of your hair, the taste of your lips. I wish I was there instead. And why is it bitter? 'Cause you're hardly in my bed. I'm leaving this place to come see your face. I'm not
So my skin looks very silky, very smooth. It feels like I have a layer of foundation on my skin instead of a lot of sunscreen on my skin. So I really like that. I like this texture. It looks kind of dewy, which is really nice. So consider it's non-greasy. My face is not oily. It's a little bit dewy, but it's not too matte, which is perfect because I really like that. I don't like sunscreen that are too matte. I don't like a flat texture on my skin. I like a little bit of dewy, and this is very pretty. So this is how my skin looks like in a lot of daylight. So far I like the texture and I love this finish here. It's a little bit dewy but not overly greasy. So it has been about 10 hours and this is how my skin looks like. I have not had a chance to reapply the sunscreen. So it is a little bit patchy right here, and my face is a little bit more greasier than I imagined it would be. The sunscreen, it did advertise as non-greasy, but it is pretty greasy. Mainly maybe because I have really oily skin, so that did not help. So now I'm going to reapply the sunscreen and go to my heated yoga class just to see how the sunscreen will hold up in a heated environment. Because it is water resistant for 40 minutes.
up until I'm dead. 'Cause I'm coming back around. You know, I'm always coming back around to meet ya.
I feel like the sunscreen doesn't really reapply well. It is patchy here, and it also is patchy here as well. And my skin feels a little bit drying, but yet oily at the same time. It does look a little bit cakey on reapplication. So we'll see how it goes in my class. So I just finished 1 hour of heated yoga and this is how the sunscreen looks on my skin.
Around to meet ya.
Now, in terms of water resistant property, this sunscreen has really good water resistant property, just because I was sweating a lot. But when I wipe off the sweat off my face, there wasn't any sunscreen on my towel, but just the sweat. So I was really impressed. But that's the only thing that I like about this sunscreen. Otherwise, the sunscreen is really patchy, and my skin right here in this part is very tight and very dry. It's almost really irritating for me right now, and my forehead is oily, and it just didn't blend well when I reapplied earlier. The tint is really pretty, so my overall thought is that I'm not going to be using the sunscreen. It looks very moist in the pan, and it is very cakey when I reapply just a second time. It was so patchy, and my skin is oily on the forehead and dry on my cheeks. So I don't like that. In comparison to my Color Science sunscreen here, this one is also matte. This sunscreen here keeps my face very dewy the whole day, and it is not drying. It doesn't irritate my eyes. It doesn't irritate my skin. So I love this sunscreen. And also in comparison to my mdsolarsciences sunscreen here, this one I've just reviewed. And also in comparison to my Australian Gold Sunscreen, that one is half the price of this sunscreen. It has a very pretty tint. It blends really well, and it has a water resistance of 80 minutes. If I were to pick a sunscreen to buy on Amazon, I would definitely go with my Australian Gold, just because I love the tint, I love the texture. It reapplies really well. It doesn't irritate my eyes, and it's not too dewy. It is just the perfect amount of dewiness to it, and it's also $15, and you just cannot go wrong with that sunscreen. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next one. Bye.
Let's take a chance this time. And I can't remember the last time I saw you cry.